My morning jacket.
Hello, my needle drops. It's been a while since I called you that. Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. It is hot as hell today. I've been chillaxing and relaxing all day, and now I'm ready to do this review. My morning jacket. Circuital. Circuital. Alright, so right now, we're in a review that I was really excited to do. My first My Morning Jacket review. These guys are a Kentucky five-piece who carry a lot of weight when it comes to alternative country music, folk rock, because of past records like At Dawn and Z. But all my excitement has kind of built up to this album that I don't really love. Even though at first when I was listening to this thing, it seemed like that was going to happen. One thing I can say about this LP is that it has those simple but very important things that make great records. Like lots of interplay between the musicians, just a great mix, a live feel. No matter what the band, no matter what the style of music, there's a noticeable difference between just multi-tracked, separated instruments following a tempo and a band playing together. Just look at the opening track on this LP, Victory Dance. Just has this growing, morphing, evolving groove as the song trudges on. And I love how huge and ambitious and in the moment the title track sounds too. I might not totally be in love with Jim James' vocals, but that song is really well structured, has tons of nooks and crannies too. And things get really beautiful on my favorite track here, Wonderful, which is just kind of about having a great state of mind. I just love the sentiment of the song. I love the fingerpick guitar, I love the background vocals, I love the strings just wrapping around the song at certain points of it. But I think the superlative for cutest song on this album should go to Out of My System, which, even though it doesn't have giant group harmonies, group vocal harmonies on the track, it reminds me so much of a Beach Boys song because of the reverb on the vocals, the sunny guitars, and the subject matter on this track kind of reminds me of just coming of age, which a lot of Beach Boys songs do for me. It's a track about doing drugs, stealing cars, basically do anything that is bad, wrong, or will probably get you landed in jail. Simply because, you know, even though these things may get you in trouble with the law, some people have to do these things, have to do something dangerous, have to explore, do something exciting to get it out of their system, or else maybe you end up growing up with a lot of regrets. It's just a moment on this album where My Morning Jacket is trying to have a good time with their music and make a funny observation. And it helps here. It helps. But what's funny is that, to me, it hurts on the very next track of this album. The song Holdin' On to Black Metal kind of ironically deals with how misunderstood black metal is, and its effect on kids, and its message, and Lucifer. And I get the impression from the lyrics My Morning Jacket feels that black metal is kind of something you should grow out of. And I think the idea of growing out of a certain kind of music is universal for all music fans. I mean, there's a ton of music I haven't enjoyed since like 9th grade. But I can't help but feel like the message on this song is just kind of condescending just a little bit, and I feel like this is the first time the irony of a song has really ticked me off and made me feel like, man, this just backfired. A lot of people complain about irony in music, oh, this is so ironic. But making a statement about black metal with a kid's choir and sultry horn hits and a moody melody and falsetto vocals just had my eyes rolling again and again. I thought they were just going to fall out of my head. My issue with every track after that song really has to do with kind of the songwriting, because all the chord progressions, the melodies on these songs on the second half of the album are really borrowed, tried and true, influenced, familiar, which isn't a bad thing. Everybody is borrowing from something else. It's just that the question comes up in my head, does My Morning Jacket make these chord progressions, these melodies, exciting for me again? Do they kill it? Slow Tune makes a pretty funny observation, but it's not like I'm dying to revisit it. And Moving Away just drags on forever. To me, this LP is just extremely, extremely, extremely front-loaded in terms of enjoyability, effort, ambition. So because of that, I'm extremely torn and extremely on the fence, feeling a strong 5 to a light 6 on this record. Really loved the first half, and that's where I am on this record. Where are you on it? How do you feel about it? Love it? Hate it? Why? And what should I review next? Anthony Fantano, My Morning Jacket, Circuital, Forever.